welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my November favourites. So there have been quite a few things that I have been reaching for more than others this month. There have been things that I've discovered and I've fallen in love with, and I just wanted to talk you through them and share them with you. I'm going to start off with skincare. There are two skincare products. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is Snoxin by Indeed Labs. It's incredibly hydrating, which is why I picked it. So I finished a course of Accutane in July and I was on it for quite a long time. So it did wonders for my skin and I'm really glad I went on it. If you would like me to talk about it more, then I will do a separate video talking about my experience with it. But because of that, my skin has become incredibly dry and it's changed profile a lot from what it was before I went on my course of Accutane. So I'm always now looking at products that are going to help my skin get as much moisture into it as possible, especially in the colder weather. So I picked up this just to give it a go, and I have to say I love it. It is absolutely fantastic. It's so hydrating. It says you can use it morning and night. I just use it at night. I've just been really enjoying it. I've woken up every single morning since I've been using it and my skin is so much happier. Any redness I've got from it being dry has gone. I've noticed the tightness that you feel when you have dry skin is gone. Any kind of bumps that might have come up because it is a little bit drier have gone as well. So I am absolutely loving using it. So if you do suffer from really dry skin, especially if it's worse in the winter, then give it a go. It's changed my skincare routine for the better. My second skincare product is my cold weather holy grail product, and that is my Aveeno Daily Moisturising Lotion. This is my saviour in the dry weather. I always use this. I use it every single morning, every single evening, and it is just brilliant. It's fragrance free, it's really gentle on your skin, but it really does its job. It really helps to keep your skin nice and soft. Okay, moving on to makeup products now. I've got quite a few things to show you. I've got three bases to talk to you about. The first one is the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. I've heard a lot about cushion foundations, and this one was in my Boots haul the other day. So it's a really interesting concept if you haven't heard about a cushion foundation. The product is in a pan, and what you do is you use your cushion, or you can use a brush, and you just press down into the foundation and it gives a really light base, but it's very buildable on the skin. So what I do is I pop it on with the spun and I go over it with my foundation brush just to make sure all the edges are blended in and it looks flawless. It's got a really beautiful dewy finish and it's very buildable without feeling heavy on the skin. I find it lasts really well on the skin. It does on mine at least. If you like a little bit more of a dewy foundation, it's definitely one to go for. Give it a go if you're interested in cushion foundations that have come out. Second base that I've loved is the Bourjois Air Matte Foundation. Now this is not a new foundation to me at all, but I've been using it all month for some reason. I use the colour 02 Vanilla, which is a really beautiful colour for me. Now I'm not normally a matte foundation kind of girl, but there's something about this foundation which is so gorgeous. Some matte foundations I find can look very flat on the skin, and this doesn't. It's not dewy, but at the same time it's not flat like a matte foundation traditionally is. I find it gives a really beautiful coverage. It is quite a thick liquid consistency, so if you're not such a fan of thicker liquids, then maybe it's not one to go for, but I love it. The finish on the skin is just beautiful. So yeah, if you're in the market for a new foundation, it's really good, really good. I've been using my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff it in. This, to be honest with you, is the brush I use for most of my foundations. I'm quite a fan of flat top kabuki style brushes for my foundation. I find they give a really lovely flawless finish to any kind of foundation as opposed to a more traditional foundation brush. It's just what I like to use. So the last thing I have to talk to you about bases wise is my Lancome Hydra Beauty Balm. Now this product I have been loving for the gym or any kind of no makeup days where I just want something to even out my skin tone but without giving me a huge amount of coverage as in foundation. So I wear this to the gym. It's a really light base. It's not going to give you a huge amount of coverage, I will say that, but it just serves to even out any redness. I also wear underneath any foundations because I find that it helps protect my skin from the foundation a little bit more. I would definitely recommend it for the gym if you're looking for a product that you want to wear to the gym that's not going to be heavy and clog your pores up when you're sweating and getting hot. Then it's a good one because it's more of a BB cream, so it serves to have a few more benefits to your skin as opposed to a heavy foundation which you wouldn't really want to wear to the gym. On to a couple of other makeup bits and bobs that I've been really loving. I'm loving doing a little flick with liquid liner, and the product I've been loving for that is my Soap & Glory Super Cat liquid liner. This is brilliant. It's really, really quick and easy to use. I love the pen style. The nib is super thin, so it makes sure you get a really precise cat flick, and it's really, really easy to use. Top tip when storing liquid liners, if you store the pen upside down so the ink's always at the bottom, that way you don't get to that awkward point where you're in the middle of your flick and the pen starts running out. So store it upside down to make sure that the product's always ready to be used. And for mascara, there's one I've been loving, and it is the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama. This has been in a couple of my videos recently. It's just a brilliant mascara. I've got the waterproof formula. It just does what it says. It's amazing at pushing up your lashes and making them bigger. It separates them really well and it gives you amazing length. But it also is a really good waterproof mascara. I've noticed it doesn't budge and it holds the curl of your lashes really, really well. I've fallen in love with it. It's been my absolute favourite. And then 2 products for your lips. I've been loving using lip pencils recently. Lip pencils generally do last longer on the lips. It's a drier formula than a traditional lipstick, so that's why you normally put it under your lipstick. And if you're at work or you're in a situation where you can't always touch up your lips, they're a really good thing to go for. So I have been reaching for, firstly, the Rimmel London lip pencil, and this one I've been loving, and it is 059 Tiramisu. I'm wearing the colour on my lips today, as I have been doing for the last few weeks, and it is just a gorgeous nude colour. It's a little bit darker than a traditional nude, so I find that it suits me a little bit more, and it's the colour that I quite like to wear on my lips. It is just beautiful, and I also find it is the perfect match for the Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in Boho Nude. The two of them go really, really well together, so I've been wearing a combination of colours a lot. It's a really good lip pencil. And the second lip pencil is by MAC, and this is one of their Prolongwear lip pencils, and this one is in the colour In Control. This is a little bit darker. It's a kind of Your Lips But Better colour, so it is really beautiful for autumn. It gives you a little bit more of an autumnal lip if you want to do it with a little bit more of a simple eye. For body lotions, I've been loving this Ted Baker body lotion. It says it's a sumptuous blend of bergamot, red fruit, tuberose and patchouli. It's a really beautiful feminine scent, and I've just been really enjoying using it, so well done Ted Baker, good shout. So the next thing I have to show you is food related, and I am a self-confessed peanut butter addict. Don't worry, I am getting help, but I have found and fallen in love with Dr. Zaks Cherry Bakewell peanut butter. Now this stuff is incredible. It is so good. Their salted caramel one is awesome as well, and so is their white chocolate and coconut one. The Cherry Bakewell and the salted caramel probably are my favourites. The macros on it are amazing. So you're talking about per 20 gram serving, it's probably just over 100 calories, 7.6 grams fat, 3 grams carbs and 7 grams of protein. So you get quite a good hit of protein and some really healthy fats in there as well. And it's just delicious. I've been really enjoying this. And last but not least are some gym gear. So I've been loving Gymshark at the moment, and I picked up 2 of their tank tops. So I've got one in the aqua blue, and the other one I picked up was in the grey. Now I did make a bit of a mistake, and I ordered the blue in a small, and to be honest with you, I am an extra small as it turns out in Gymshark, so I got the grey in an extra small when I reordered. I love these tops. I find for training they are my go-to tops at the moment. They are so lovely and flattering, and the blue, I'm just obsessed with this colour. It is such a beautiful colour to wear in the gym, and the grey is just beautiful too. The last is another Gymshark piece, and it's one of their new releases actually. I picked up some of their Kaleidoscope leggings, I believe they're called. I mean, number one, the print is just beautiful, and I've had so many compliments on them, and they fit like a glove. Any leggings with quite a high waistband are very flattering. Because they fit so well, they just don't budge when you're training. So if you're doing squats, if you're doing any kind of jumping around, running, cardio, they do not move, which is everything you want in a legging, really. You just want them to do their job and not move while you're doing your job. So that is everything that I've been loving this month. Everything from skincare to gym clothes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you again very soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.